Hello to friends and welcome to my channel. In this video I'd like to share with you an unboxing of a really nice old knife that I got my first time probably 9-10 years ago, and since one of my friends wanted to get one and I found one for him, I would like to also make a video and talk a little bit about this and why it is special in my opinion. So this is the Gerber Applegate-Fairbairn Covert. This is unfortunately a discontinued model. It's made in USA. The model number is 05785, and let me put these tags off. So let's talk a little bit about the heritage or the past of the knife. So everybody who knows about military designed knife will know that this is a folding version of a really well-known knife, the Applegate-Fairbairn fighting knife. So let me show you the knife this is based off. So yeah, this is the original. So it was designed by William Ewart Fairbairn and Rex Applegate. These two well-known military men wanted to design a knife especially for the frontline use, so for operators and soldiers who need to protect themselves. And it was a, let's say, a design that was also heavily inspired by the original Fairbairn Sykes dagger. So this was designed by William Ewart Fairbairn, and the story goes that in 1995 they went to William Horsey and they asked him to make a folding version of the combat dagger, and this is what he came up with. And then in 1995 this knife won the international award for Gerber legendary blades. As you can see, this is a purposely built dagger style folder. It has a unsharpened swedge on the top, and this model was made with a partial serrated blade. So it has been produced by a few companies, and this one is from Gerber, of course, made in USA. In the past they were made also in Taiwan with OS 8 and also 420 and cheaper steels. This was in production for a long time, so the final version was made in 154 cm. If you like to check it out, it also has an NSN number, which is 5Y10-01-451-4943. I will annotate it in the description down below, like I always do. And let me give you the specifications. So we have an overall length of 22.1 centimeters, that is 8.7 inches. The blade is 9.8 centimeters or 3.8 inches with a cutting edge of 8 centimeters, that is 3.1 inch. The blade width is 2.2 centimeters or 0.86 inches with a thickness of 3.1 millimeters or 0.12 inches. The handle is 12.4 centimeters long or 4.9 inches with a thickness of 1.3 centimeters, 0.5 inches. This is a fairly light knife because we have glass-filled nylon scales with nested stainless steel liners. The blade, like I mentioned, is 154 cm with bead blasted finish. It opens via thumb studs. The blade is completely enclosed in the handle, so I saw lots of configurations where the users did sharpen the swedge, and then it became a false edge, and basically gave the knife double the penetration power for those situations. So one also neat thing that Gerber did apply to this knife was the patented roto-lock, and it is just this lever here. So if you push it up, then this plate will get in the way of the lock, and it will be not able to close on you in those high stress push situations where you have to defend yourself. Then you can just slide it a little bit down and knife can be closed. Okay, as far as the liners go, sorry, the washers, we have nylon washers inside for the pivot assembly. Like I mentioned, the scales are nylon and they are lightweight reinforced plastic. We have lots of grooves here to facilitate a better grip in those situations where you're sweating and maybe having blood and sorts of liquids around the handle. The pocket clip is reversible, and as you can see, we have double thumb studs, so the knife is completely ambidextrous, so it was well made to cater to either left-handed or right-handed users. We have also a really nice large lanyard hole, so currently, if I'm not mistaken, there should be in production some versions with automatic actuation and with aluminum scales, but this version here is sadly discontinued. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the pricing. So the MSRP was $153 US. These usually go for around $95, sometimes even less. It depends on what steel and which manufacturer did made them. The older ones with the OS 8 were a little bit cheaper, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay, so inside the package we have a few warranty informations. Let's see, is there something? Here is how to actuate the knife and the roto-lock. Yeah. Okay, so now let's see a few size comparisons. So I don't have any of those combat knives, but I have a really old Smith & Wesson police, and basically you can see the similar construction, which is also a dagger ground blade. Then of course, in my opinion, this is also little bit similar to those old Italian stilettos. I have here my large one. So there you can see the comparisons between a full-size large stiletto Now let's continue. I have here also on the table my Berker pocket or folding smatchet. I don't remember the name, but as you can see there, it has the similarities with the grooves, with the guard, and so this is currently available if you would like to have something similar, but please keep in mind that this cannot be double-edged. You will hurt yourself. So, and also has a really thin liner lock, so please keep that in mind if you would like to have something really sturdy for thrusting applications. Then I will probably not recommend the Berker one. Okay, let's continue. Here's my old school Police 1 with the Gene 1 blade, with full serrated blade. You can see the size comparisons. This is also a very popular model back then with the police, military, and EMTs, of course. Now, also discontinued, a very popular model in the tactical community is the 710 from Benchmade, a William and Henry design. McHenry Williams, sorry, McHenry Williams design. If you would like to get something modern with a sort of dagger style blade, then I can also recommend the Kaiser Lundquist. This is the Feist XL. You can see there. Also one of my favorite tactical knives, the Tactical Response. This is the TR 4.1, made by ProTech. There is also a smaller one, and also a manual one if you do not can have the automatic version. So I recommend this blade. We cannot compare tactical blades without putting a Strider, of course, on the table. So this has also a really nice drop point blade, but you can see the size comparisons. Alright, this is the SMF model. If you had somewhat limited budget, then I can strongly recommend, like always, for this kind of applications, the Recon 1 from Cold Steel. This is a standard older version which was stripped down, the paint on the blade. The new ones will have really nice PVD coating, which is a little bit problematic to strip down, but I don't know if it is possible or not. But the old ones with OS 8 steel had only Teflon paint, so you could do it. Also currently available the Berker AK 2.0, the automatic Kalashnikov 101 in the second generation. Also a really excellent tactical blade that you can get your hands on for around $100 or so on. Okay, now I also have to point out that CRKT makes a range of really nice blades. This is the currently available model M16 with the frame lock version. This is the large one, the full size one, and they're also making several configurations and several locks available. And the second one here is the M16. This is the 03BK, which is the spear point or drop point version. the smaller one. So if you like a larger one, then you can also choose a previous version that had also blacked out blade, and they have some kind of different configurations of the handle scales and also locks. So these all are excellent options for your tactical knife if you are looking for one. Now let me show you a few other knives. So here is the Paramilitary 2 in micarta. Benchmade bug out. CVV Elementum. QSP Penguin. Rod Reptilian from Benchmade. Red Model 1. Another excellent blade, the Spyderco Endura. And let's go down with the K-Bar Dorsal Folding Hunter. Okay, so this was the Applegate-Fairbairn Covert. In my opinion, one of the legendary fighting folding knives that were available to us in the past. Who knows, maybe in the future Gerber will release something maybe newer, or they will continue with the aluminum versions with the automatic firing button right there. But in my opinion, with the signatures of both Rex Applegate and WE Fairbairn was just a really nice collector piece. Not to say that the knife will be not functional in all sorts of traditional usage, like opening packages, maybe cutting up some fruit and so on, but yeah, really nice knife. Okay, so if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. I'm more than happy to reply as soon as I can, of course. If you are a subscriber, thank you very much. Big thumbs up to you. And if you are not a subscriber, then please consider subscribing to not miss any future videos. I try to release at least 3 videos per week, mostly knife and guaranteed. But if you have any questions, let me know. Have a nice day.